Are you thinking about learning DevOps on AWS but are worried that you don't have cloud experience? Here's the truth. You can absolutely start from scratch and succeed. In this video, we'll discuss how beginners can learn AWS DevOps, what to focus on, and how to build real-world skills that employers actually want.
So Paloma, how do you do that? Because a lot of people, that's the first thing they ask.
Where do I start?
Yeah, not only where do I start, but they come for cloud. Do they start with cloud? What are your thoughts on that?
I think they should start with cloud. Having that solid foundation of where they're operating in is going to make learning DevOps easier. Because it doesn't matter how much DevOps you know, if you don't know the platform that you're working on, it's going to be really hard to do things.
And I think putting in the reps, it's key, practice.
Yep. And by the way, when we say cloud or AWS, we mean like the foundational services, EC2, S3, CloudFormation, IAM, and of course, networking.
Yeah. Networking most importantly, because people don't realize that even if you're learning cloud, you need to be well versed in networking. So also, like I was saying, I see that a lot of people, they don't lean into the practice. They show up to class and they expect everything to happen in class, or they watch the videos because our program is hybrid. There is a lot of pre-recorded content, but they don't lean on the hands-on, the practice, going on the console, doing the work. What do you think?
Well, I'd say that admins and engineers, cloud professionals, our work is very, very practical. So you need to get those reps in. You have to start with small projects where you're going to gradually increase your own security with whatever you're doing. So you're going to deploy apps, you're going to have to configure servers, try to manage storage, try to encounter those scenarios that you would encounter in the real world.
And most importantly, you have to learn these gradually.
Yes.
Because you can quickly, and I mean quickly, get overwhelmed because there's so many DevOps tools that can be used in an environment.
Yeah, and some projects may be too advanced. And if you try to go head first on those, you're probably going to fail and you're going to get frustrated. And so starting small and then incrementing the complexity is key.
And also some tools are redundant, meaning if you're learning one, you don't need to learn the other one. Some environment, they're going to have some tools that you're not exposed to, but it takes a few weeks, but you can ramp up.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't feel that you have to learn all the DevOps tool to be ready for a job.
That's true. A good example of that is CloudFormation versus Terraform. So CloudFormation is an infrastructure as code tool that's specific to AWS, but it has very little utility outside of AWS. There are some ways to import things, but it's not the most used, right? And corporations are looking more for Terraform because it's cloud neutral, and I find that it's easier to learn. So if you choose one of the two, you shouldn't worry about the other one.
So, but if they must choose, would you recommend they start with Terraform?
I recommend Terraform, yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's good to know, because some people, they want to streamline their study, but they need those kind of information. And these are the kind of information, when you come in a community like Yellowtail Tech, we are able to guide you towards which tool makes more sense, which tool is more relevant,
what order to learn.
And what order to learn. And also we encourage you to not fear to make mistakes, to actually get your hand dirty and so on, because yes, it's definitely possible to learn DevOps without prior cloud knowledge. A lot of our students do that, but you need a framework. You need to understand what comes first. You need to understand what's important, what's signal versus what's noise. And that's what we do at Yellowtail Tech. We can support you to do exactly that.